This is the Wannabeez.
Furries beware, Gula's getting a gun.
Super excited.
He's rubbing his tummy right now, you can't see.
Another human being could remove your organs from your body.
You got fucking 2 kidneys, you bastards. You only need one of them.
I'm in.
Don't move. Oh shit, I just gave my kidney to racists.
You can't call yourself a hero unless you've done something heroic.
Did you need Blue Chew?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bees, ants, this is the Wannabeez. I'm your host, Justin Kyle, and with me in the beehive, John Van Hook.
Hello, everybody.
And everybody's favorite masshole, Nick Gula.
Let's go!
Hey, USA. USA.
What if I was just like, USSR, USSR.
Canada.
Russia.
Steep it into the fucking controversy. We're not even a minute in.
Just shut right in, guys.
Shut it down. Shut it down. We've had enough. We've had enough lately. How are you guys doing this week? What came into the store?
Not too much. I just ran. I got you guys' message that you wanted to record. I fucking drove like a madman from the bar.
Yeah, you're
here.
You were drunk.
I'm a little
driving.
tipsy.
You took a shortcut through the playground.
I had a DD. Harley drove me home. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Got my license to carry this week, guy. I'm super excited. I got a license to buy pew-pews.
License to kill little furry animals.
So is that from Massachusetts, I'm assuming?
Yeah, my license carries from Massachusetts.
How long did it take you to get that?
From application, probably like 10 weeks since the application, but the problem is
too bad.
The problem is getting the appointment with the lieutenant that handles guns, the armory part of law enforcement in that town. You know what I'm saying? I live in New Bedford, so I had to wait, and my appointment was they didn't have an appointment till like June of this of 2025. I got a phone call from the lieutenant, and he was like, because I know a lot of these guys, my family's been in this community.
Yeah,
for a while,
once they saw Nick Gula's name come across their desk, I'm like, oh shit, is that Gula? Is that Gula?
The one and only.
Get him in here.
The one and only. Get him in here. Nah, they called me up. The lieutenant called me up, and he was like, hey, I got an opening on December 19th. I was like, I'll fucking take it. So I went in there, got my fingerprints, get your photo taken, your fingerprints, and they send up your application to the state, and the state has to go through it, and then they end up giving it to you. So I just got it this week, and super excited. I can go. I haven't even. I was planning on trying to look at some guns, but haven't had a chance to.
Furries beware, Gula's getting a gun.
Gula's got a gun. Furries on the run.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. What did the state of Massachusetts do?
Please, sir, it's just a suit. Not in my neighborhood.
John, I wanted to ask you, because a few episodes ago, you had announced that you're having another child on the way.
I did, yeah.
I was thinking about it today, and I was just like, how the fuck have we not gotten an update on this in forever?
It's actually, ironic that you bring that up, because we did touch on that a little bit before while you were pounding drinks and slamming back shots at the bar. Yeah. While you were doing
being a lush at the bar.
While you were doing car bombs. We were
sitting here conversating, talking about
where's Justin?
Yeah, not dedicated, all of that stuff.
We know where he should be. AA, probably. No, but
Fucking drunk.
so she. I honestly don't know what she's at, but I remember the last update she gave me.
Have you seen Alyssa in the last
Yeah, I saw her the other
5
day.
months?
No, but no,
We
she.
passing the.
Sorry.
We're two ships that passing the night. Sometimes, but
Has she had any like crazy like cravings or anything like that?
Not crazy. Just she's very into. She's been into shrimp. Like she's been very into like cocktail shrimps, like cold.
That's odd. That's odd.
And she can't eat those.
You guys don't have an ocean in Idaho, right?
No. So they come. Yeah, they. They come in frozen. They're not near. So they're like probably a third of the size of the shrimp that you guys get out there.
Yeah.
Because I had some shrimp out there when I was in Massachusetts. I stole one off of Ghoul's plate. So yeah, they're very small. We get them in frozen. They're not very good or abundant. But what she does get, she eats.
Does she do like weird like shrimp and peanut butter? Like
No,
weird
she just doesn't like them in the cocktail. Like she'll get you get like a half ring at the store in the frozen section.
Yep.
They're already like deveined and de-shitted.
that's how you know around here. You ask the restaurant if it's fresh or frozen. They say frozen, then you never go back there ever again.
See, I don't like seafood.
Why would you do frozen when you got literally out in the fucking harbor?
If we had shrimp in the Mississippi, it would not matter how much you de-shit them because they're swimming around in human feces. So I wouldn't want the shrimp that you get in in any water around where I live.
Texas is just flowing in shit right now, guy. Just shit all over Texas, guy.
Why Texas?
Because of Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
River
Because
goes
it gets
the
all
way
the
down.
runoff. I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, that's why they call it the Gulf of America, I hear. Yeah, all things must go down a drain, just like our country. So last I checked, she said that she has like these apps, right? And she's always updating me. Last I checked, I think she's at 30 weeks now, but I think she said she was like 26 or something like that, which is a 4 week. That's like a whole month difference. I understand. So I should probably be checking in a little bit more than that, but I understand. Her due date is still May 30th, and she is measuring a little larger. Like I was telling Gula and Sam earlier, she tends to have a lot of water retention in her pregnancies. So she's very swollen, and it almost seems like there should be more than one baby in there sometimes because she's just measuring much larger than she should. I just think she's just got a lot of amniotic fluid, and he's probably going to be a big guy.
That's what I tell people all the time.
Yeah, you just
my big.
You always just say,
my big.
"Oh,
stomach.
you have
just amniotic fluid, guy."
Hands down to his stomach. He's rubbing his tummy right now. You can't see.
Yeah, nobody at home could see what he was just sexually rubbing his belly.
That was just for you guys. It's not for everybody.
So you know it's a boy.
Yeah.
You know it's a boy. Have you been brainstorming any names lately? Like what have you guys decided
we do
on
have a first name picked out, and it goes like this, right? I essentially picked our first child's name, not like against her will, but we were just going so back and forth, and she was suggesting all these names, and I'm just like, I don't know. Nothing sounded good to me.
Poor Alyssa.
Yeah.
He's sitting in there. She's sitting in the hospital. Just had a kid, John runs into the secretary's nurses.
Let's name him Frank Zappa.
I didn't wait until the day it was born.
She picked the birth certificate up all of a sudden. What the fuck is this? This is not what we discussed.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
So we went through all these names. She liked some of them. I didn't really like any of them. I kind of came across Louie. I think I'm the one who floated it to her first. She didn't love it at
It's a good name.
first, but then she ended up liking it. And now that now that he's grown up, he's 6 years old. He's Louis. He's very much Louis. You look at him and you're like, I could never think of a different name or personality for him ever. Like he's just. You look at baby pictures too, and you're just like, like at the time he was this new infant to me. It was this new person for me to learn. But looking back, I look at that face and I'm like, that's Louis. That's been Louis since he was a seed.
Yeah.
When that feeling comes around, I feel like it's a good feeling to hold on to. So I told her I felt that way about Louis, and she linked onto it. And she wasn't crazy about it at first, but she went along with it. And then I let her essentially choose the middle name, although she had just recently disclosed to me that she wasn't she wanted a different one for him more because I had said something previously about the one she had chosen first. She didn't like that. She wanted Anthony first.
This is sounding more and more like you ran up.
Can it?
Sign the birth certificate, just kind of thing, and it would just rubber stamp that son of a bitch.
So anyway, with this next one, we decided, well, since she has this feeling that I took the bull by the horns. Yeah, not that I stole it, but I kind of just like.
We're right. Totally valid. Alyssa's totally valid at this point. Okay, move on.
I said, you name the kid.
She's gonna love this. I'm
sure she will. I said, all right, fuck it. You name the brat, and I'll be over here. And no, but I said you let me know what you like. You narrow it down to names that you feel solid on, and then we can go from there. Because I want it to be 100% on your basis. And then she did that, and for a while I would be like, all right, so these are the names you like. I like this one, this one, this one, and then she would not be able to narrow it down, and then she would get a new list and. And then eventually we were going across a brand new list, like almost completely starting fresh. Looked at every name under the sun, and we came across some, and she picked it, and we both liked it, and it was great. But I was just like, that's yours. That's your, like, you decided that, right? She's like, yeah. And I'm just like, okay, you picked. That's you. So with the middle name,
I'm in the clear, right?
With the middle name, it's my choice then. Of course, like it was in the other way, I want to try to give her some influence on it. I didn't want to immediately be like, it's Zappa. Okay, it's Zappa.
That's what I thought you were going to go
Okay,
with.
so I'm not going to lie.
Is it Gula?
That's a good suggestion, isn't it? That's a really good suggestion. I'm going to think about that. No, but it's a very tempting move to just go with something very selfish and very just like, I like this thing. I'm going to just implant it on this child and just to, because I can. But I really do want to look at it in a long-term point of view and be like, I don't want my kid to eventually be like, oh, my stupid ass dad liked this fucking guy with this mustache so much that he just gave me this dumb middle name. I want to, put somewhat thought into it. In the same aspect that we did the first name. So you've been waiting all this time for me to tell you what the names are, and I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not going to tell you yet. It's going to remain in suspense because...
What the fuck?
He can't tell you until the baby's born. That's just how it goes.
This is the first I've heard that, actually. But what I was thinking is, I was telling Gula earlier, is it's towards the end of Alyssa's last pregnancy. She was getting very, very... Like I said, a lot of water retention. She was getting very close to being practically bedridden.
Where she can't move, and he's gonna corner her. He's gonna corner her, and you're
yeah. Not that she doesn't want to be on the pod, but the only reason she isn't now regularly, as if Sam is because she's watching our kid. So it's gonna get to the point where like I'm gonna have to be helping her do stuff, and I'm gonna have to be helping with the kid. And there's not really going to be a choice in the matter. I'm going to give him dinner and put him to bed, give him a bath, yada, 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 all the Sunday night stuff like we do when I'm recording. And then when I'm done with all that, then I'll return in here to her where she'll be bedridden and very, very much pregnant. So then we'll set up and do the pod, and then we can do like a pre-pregnancy pod where we can talk about how her pregnancy's going, like put the microphone in her face. And be
that's
like,
genius.
You guys can ask her questions.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about all the stuff. And so then we'll do a name reveal.
All right.
And here's what I'll tell you guys this. I haven't decided the middle name. That's where we stand is like, I wanted to go with Zappa. I wanted to go something with Goofy like that. And I still do want it to be eccentric, but I haven't picked it yet. So maybe you guys can influence me. I do like the idea of Gula.
Maybe it could be like a Wannabeez
Yeah,
fucking
it could. I mean, I'm not against
reference.
that if it's clever enough.
Well, let's put it to the listeners because we've got a ton of
Okay, listeners, come up with a B-related middle name
Oh man.
for John's
Yeah.
kid, gang.
No, you were wrong. This is the part that Alyssa's gonna love. This is the part she's gonna eat
I think
up.
it'd be funny. Let's just see what people. Let's just see what happens. Give us a list of fucked up wannabe. It's got to be Wannabeez related, right? Like when people write in, give us like a list, right? And then when Alyssa's on the show, we'll throw them all out.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. Yo, like cannonball at her.
Yeah.
I mean, the final
Exactly.
choice is obviously my decision, but this all sounds like a really good idea.
Well, yeah, right. Let's just see what because our listeners are like really interactive. I get messages every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from people like Eric or Daniel or Matt or other people that just listen to the show. And so yeah, throw us some names, like some Wannabeez referenced names. That would be funny as shit. Like Time Comedian could be his middle name.
This is gonna be awesome.
Fuck off.
It'll be like our next
Fuck off.
event, basically, like the
Yeah.
pre-birth pod.
Are you gonna take the microphone in the labor when like?
Oh no, I
podcast while
couldn't
you-
do that.
Oh,
I could never. But what I could do is take it in like in the moments leading up to, because obviously,
Right.
you know, before the
right.
shit gets real, I could be in the room and being like, so like, Alyssa, you're about to, because we might be looking at a C-section. We don't know. She did the first birth naturally.
My boss just he told me about his wife's C-section or whatever, and it sounds absolutely awful. Like it sounded so
Yeah,
traumatic.
well, she didn't get a C-section for her first one. The only experience I have with C-sections is the one that I saw Carl give to his mom on The Walking Dead. So
Oh, he just cut her.
that one seemed pretty gruesome.
Dude, it was fucked up. He was like explaining how they just like you're so out of it, and there's like a curtain between you and the doctor, and they just take their guts out and they're on the table, and then they remove the baby and they just fucking stuff the fuck out of your loved one is on the table, all loopy doopy, doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and they're just stuffing her like a turkey, guy, with all these organs back into her body
with
and
no
shit. I'm just
with
like,
no regard to where they're going. They'll sort themselves back out.
they were just, well, I'm sure they've done it a million times, but like, dude, they were just stuffing it in like a turkey, dude. It happened
Get the
so
plunge
quick,
up.
dude. It was fucked
But
up.
did they do like
And it was,
lungs
like-
first, then spleen, then stomach, then?
Well, they don't take like it would be like your
Oh.
stomach, your internal organs, and like shit. Like they have to move that to get to the baby,
Right.
you know. But like, that sounds awful. I'm sorry, anybody listening who's just like,
just throwing livers.
Guy,
Just throwing livers and
What kind
kidneys
of-
out of the way, guy. Get out of the way. What do we need?
there's a drug in this world that you can take. Another human being could remove your organs from your body, and you won't feel it. You won't. You won't even know what's happening.
Oh,
That is insanity.
This is a perfect segue to my
Oh,
next
God.
story. So April is, Donate Life Month for donations. And this pod is going to come out in April, so I might as well tell the story of my kidney donation and how finally tell people what went on and
The truth.
You never told this story? I thought you told
The
this
truth
story.
comes out.
Oh, I've told people I've donated, but I've not really gone into detail about the kidney donations and how that all worked out and stuff like that.
All right, yeah, let's crack it open. Just like your
So-
your abdomen.
What?
I said, let's crack it open, just like your abdomen.
No, it was
awesome.
down more.
That was awesome.
The big. Get to the beginning.
Thanks, Justin.
Everybody should donate.
Yeah.
Please donate.
Yeah.
You got fucking 2 kidneys, you bastards. You only need one of them. Give it up, you greedy bastards.
Wait, so like, should I have someone in mind that I can donate it to, or should you're just telling me to hand it over?
Just hand it over, man. Just hand it over. There's so many people that don't donate.
Does it cost me money to donate? Like if I were to do it, would it cost me anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, just
How do I just go to a hospital and just be like, I would like to donate my kidney?
go down to Mexico, get in the tub, guy, and get in the tub of ice. So my situation is my stepson needed a kidney. He was born with renal dysplasia, and what that means is he had very little kidney functions. So one was probably like working at like 76. Here goes the fire alarm again.
Is this little Nick you're talking about?
No, this is my son Dylan.
Oh, okay, Dylan. Yeah, okay.
You know, very early on when I came into the picture, we were just obviously we didn't know about it at that point, but as it went on, there was more and more. They basically, I think it was cholesterol at one point. His cholesterol was numbers were not doing very well, and then continuing on, they figured out that he had the high blood pressure, and then that led to more tests, and then they figured out that he his kidney function was basically deteriorating. At that point, I decided, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I only need one of them, let's see what we can do. Dylan's mother, Sam, my wife.
Shout out Sam, Peanut Gallery.
Shout out Sam, the peanuts. She couldn't donate because she had gestational diabetes, and when you have that, it's something with that the kidney, it wouldn't fit or something like that. Father couldn't do it because of drug problems, so I ended up stepping up and then said, like from the beginning, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I did it. I started getting testing and just initially, and obviously I'm not a match, but what ended up happening was I was a match for a person down in Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I got my kidney taken out, but I'll get into that in a little bit.
Can you tell me how old Dylan was at the time?
When we did the surgery?
Yeah, well, I guess when this was figured out that this needed to be done.
Oh, it was very early on, maybe 6.
What?
When we found out
Found out what?
that he had the kidney stuff, it was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And then the surgery.
But the surgery was not till he was like 13, I thought.
Wow.
14.
Yeah, he was dialysis at he was 13.
So yeah, so
Wow.
He had to do dialysis.
So in the beginning, the kidneys started thing, but obviously as he grew, it couldn't handle, and it just
it was
kept
a lot
going.
more than just there was other things.
So what?
It wasn't just hey, we got a kidney for you.
Yeah, we had to go through this whole thing of putting them on the list and stuff like that. So I'm selling it kind of short. Like it wasn't like, oh, bam.
Yeah, like trading cards. You're making it seem like you put the kidney on eBay, and someone else is like, oh yeah, I could use that.
I got in the tub with the ice guy, and I just opened myself up. Now, it was many years of doing many tests and figuring out things and trying to figure out
Medications and dialysis.
Yeah, just going back and forth, and then finally, I was a match for a person down in Atlanta, and they were like, this is the best we're gonna get. Now, mind you, this hadn't been this practice hasn't been widely used at this moment in time. A family swap. That's what we did, was two families that don't know each other, or it could be multiple families down the line. But essentially, you give to that family, and the family gives to you, and it can be, like six pathways to that, get to that, matches all the way through. In our case, it was two. It was just two families, my family and another family down in Atlanta, like I said. And then it was like, all right, we're doing this. And then all of a sudden, it was like December. Me, my mother, and my father flew down to Atlanta. And the crazy thing is, they try to talk you out of it. Right, this is not like the you shouldn't be making this decision lightly. Like they really try to hone down on it. Are you sure? Like I was asked that like so many times.
Well, this kind of ties into one of the questions I have at this moment, which is like, I feel like, not to say you skipped over a part, but was there a part where like there was like a quid pro quo, where like hey, I have this kidney, right? And you guys need this kidney, but we also need this kidney. So do you guys have this kidney that we also need this kidney for? Like, how does the trading part come about?
You both signed like that you're gonna do this. This is something that you're gonna do.
So you need a kidney, but you're also giving a kidney?
I was given a kidney so that I could think. So I couldn't directly give my kidney to my stepson because I was
so the
match,
okay.
right?
So that's what I'm saying. Is like, so the program is designed to be like, you want to give a kidney, but you can't give it to the person you need. So maybe we can redirect it to where the person you need can give it. Oh, okay.
And then they can do. Yeah.
I'm getting it now. So
Yes.
I missed that part. My apologies. I'm on board now. So when you get there, they're asking you if you actually want to go through with that process. That is kind of wild.
Well, I don't think they understood. See, the process of like doing that was months up here. Like when I went down there, they the doctors that I seen were like stunned because they were like, usually we have months of this talk, and I'm like, I'm giving my kidney tomorrow. Like you're
These doctors haven't met Nick Gula. They have no idea how fucking impatient this man is.
I don't
So true.
I don't think they understood. They were totally shocked that I was like, they were like, wait a minute, you're giving it tomorrow? I was like, there's no choice. My son needs, his wife is up in Boston Children's Hospital right now. She's giving it. There ain't no way I'm not giving in, because these doctors this team, because you got a team. I mean, there's a fucking team to do these things, especially over states. Like, it's two fucking states working together. So there's a whole team on both sides. The recipients and the donors. We have a very big shortage of people to donate, so it's
Especially
a big
living donors.
Yeah, especially living donors. It's one of those things. So, but I'm down there. They literally like what, like looking at me like I was nuts. Like, the doctors. I was like saying to myself, I'm like, at this point, I already made this decision. I don't know why I'm here.
I already signed, delivered.
Well, they had to have the same signatures. You know what I'm saying? But they're used to going through that process that I went up in Massachusetts all the way through with both. And because this wasn't, like I said, this wasn't something that was widely used at that point. This family swap was not thing. I think that it was. Boston Children's. I was the first. We were the first.
They even wrote an article in a book
the
about
first
us.
family that ever attempted this family swap situation.
Holy shit!
You know what would be awesome if we did, like, if we could reach out to them and do like a all these years later, like, catch up, like. Like, how is this person doing with Gula's kidney inside
Once they
their
became
body?
like some fucked up serial killer or something.
No, they're on Facebook. I have them on Facebook,
Yeah,
and we're friends with them on Facebook, and they actually have 2 children now.
Wow.
Because
And
I
he's
saved.
an electrician too.
Yeah, he's.
What's in his blood, guy?
Yeah.
It's in his blood now.
It's in his kidneys, at least.
Now it's in his.
They have 2 little boys.
It's in his DNA.
I'm telling you, it was the fucking most painful thing I've ever been through in my
How
entire
about your
life.
mama was trying?
I'm getting to that. Hold on. She's jumping the gun here.
God damn it,
Gallery's
peanut gallery.
jumping the gun. She's so excited.
This is why.
So
this is how you end
excited.
up in
You
the
take
intro.
forever.
Leave
You
it to the
skip all
peanuts.
through and you just take forever, and then you forget.
You're taking ever forever to tell the story. Well, it's a long story, guy. This is not just something. I'm trying to.
She doesn't know the art of podcasting. She doesn't know that this is an hour-long format.
Did you even give a kidney, you bastard?
No, but I had to take care of both of them.
I was a big baby. The worst thing was the catheter.
Oh yes, for both
Fucking
of them.
hate catheters, guy. Those fucking bastards.
Ooh.
Jesus.
That's the worst, guy. I got a big. They actually did it with a robot down there. They took it. The
Of
surgery
course,
was
it's
done by a
fucking
robot.
Boston. They do everything with a robot now. It's like,
No, this was in 2013. So
It's like, don't move. It grabs it.
it's R2D2.
they do it with the robot, guy. I'm telling you.
All right.
gotta-
Anyway.
Cut open me, grabbed the freaking grabbed my kidney, got my kidney into the next person, and then that fucking catheter the next day was pissed me off. That's the worst thing of the
Damn.
surgery is probably the catheter, a big fucking tube in your cack.
Damn. Did it make your cock look bigger though?
I did not want to even think about that.
But you looked at it though, right?
Dylan will say the same thing.
No, I didn't want to even
man.
look at it.
I
guy.
would have been like, I have to look at this.
I was so.
Dylan will
So
say
the day of, I ended up waking up, and then they were like, "Hey, do you want to
have to
see
walk.
the recipient? You know, we don't usually,
Oh, yeah, they
you
were
don't
not
usually do
happy.
this, but you know, you're from Massachusetts. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this type, reunion, whatever the hell you want to call it. So they got me up, and I walked down the hall, and the whole family was there, and was like, "No problem, fuck it. I got my fucking
Hanging
I
out
got
your
my
cock.
fucking
You got a
pee-
big old tube.
I got my pee thing. I got my pee thing. My pee bag on. fucking walking down the hallway with a fucking
They
big
were
tube in my
not
car, guy, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going
Oh,
on?"
wow.
Fucking the day of, guy, it was so bad, and then the next morning, this is a story that Sam wants me to get to, so I'm gonna
Wait a
get
minute.
to
Wait.
Sam's story.
No, wait a minute. Pause on the peanut gallery for a second.
Okay.
This peanut pause is brought to you by Savage Compassion.
What was that moment like, right? Like you just gave your kidney, you got this tube hanging out of your cock, you got your urine bag next to you, you're walking down the hallway with your fucking ass hanging out of the fucking hospital gown. You're going to see the recipient of your fucking kidney. What was that moment like? How are you feeling? You know, what did you guys talk about? Like, you know,
We just talked about, thank God. Like, because in the morning it was like 6:00 in the morning when we started the surgery. And he was over. I didn't know who the recipient is. He came in with his mother though. And that was like one of the first conversations we had. Oh, I thought that was you. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, who else could it be? It's got to be him. And, and then, so we kind of talked about that, and it was really quick, me talking to him, I just, I'm an electrician, you're an electrician. We were like, just things, but I'm like, he was like, I'm forever grateful. And I'm like, I'm just
I
like,
think I feel some electricity between us right now.
oh,
this is no problem. I always say, you can't call yourself a hero unless you've done something heroic. And you know what? That's something that's needed to get done, and I wanted to do it. And we actually afterwards, the story, I'm going to get to the peanut gallery story now, right? You want the peanut gallery story because this is a funny ass fucking story, and it involves my mother. So I get back to, we're staying in the Ronald McDonald house. It's
were there clowns everywhere?
no,
Oh,
not really. It's just a house that they
hospital
that
pays for.
I always wondered
McDonald's,
about that house.
they put a fund in, and they put it next to the surgery center. So when families do things like this, they have to have like, or cancer patients or something, the family can have some place to stay.
Do they have a McDonald's there?
No,
Damn it.
no.
Why do they call it the Ronald
Just-
McDonald
yeah, I
House
feel
if
like-
there's no McDonald's guy? They got like the fun slide and shit, and they got the little playground.
They got the Mayor McCheese. You're in the fucking
Yeah.
Mayor McCheese jail, guy. And fucking hamburglers in there, guy going, "What's up, guys?"
Oh shit!
Whipping cheeseburgers at you, guy. There is a food thing there, guy, and the only thing I could eat was but it was the greatest thing ever. It was unbelievable. Having Jello for the first couple of days and then you get like some solid food, so it's like you have to wait like 4 days with no solid, so it's just Jello, and then all of a sudden my mother came up on the fourth day with fucking potato soup. This was the best potato soup I ever had in my entire life. It tasted like it came from heaven. I'm like, oh my God. Because after eating the Jello forever, it was just like the most amazing fucking feeling. It was so good. But to get back to the story before, so the night that the next day after I get out of the hospital, we are in that place. So I let my parents take the bed, and I took the pull-out couch, and so I'm laying there.
It's like the chair couch.
And it comes out of the couch, the bed, but I'm laying there, and you know how it has the little clicker thing that clicks the top piece off. So I'm up like that. So my mother goes, "Oh, let me fix that for you," and she grabs it, and literally this thing it was like the way she did it, it flung me out of bed, and now I just had major surgery, and took a kitty out of my body. Like I flew out of the fucking bed. I was like, and like it like flung me, and I'm like, dude, I'm in so much fucking pain, and I'm like, oh my God,
Like
screaming.
forward, like it made
was
you
the
fall
funniest-
forward, like flew forward.
Yeah, it made me
it
like
folded like a
spring,
cartoon, like
fucking shit. I just was like, I don't know what this
Shot
thing
you
did,
out.
but it was like a catapult, guy, and shot me around, guy. And I just had surgery, so I'm like sitting there.
God.
Oh my God! And my father and my mother sitting there. She's fucking. What's going on? I'm like, oh my God! Please just go away. Just go away. Just go away.
They're
Just
picking
go
up your
away.
organs
Don't
and shoving
touch
them back
anything.
inside you like you just had a
Don't touch
C-section.
anything anymore, guy, please.
They're like, oh God, which one goes in first?
She's
Is
just
this the
stuffing
lungs?
up like a
Is it
turkey
the
again.
lungs? Deborah, get the plunger.
Deborah!
Need a
Not the
plunger,
potato
Deborah. God damn it. I ended up actually seeing him afterwards. They took us to a campground down there. It's like a rock face.
Yeah.
And it has all the Confederate generals on it, guy, and it's like a laser light show, guy.
He's like, oh shit, I just gave my kidney to racists. Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? You donate your kidney and they invite you, like, come on down. We got a meeting down. We got a fire and everything.
Yeah.
We grab a sheet, throw it on.
Like you just found out you gave your kidney to like a fucking white supremacist, and you're like, oh fuck.
No, this is big down there, guy.
That would be
This
nuts.
has been there forever.
This is
They
Georgia.
actually,
This is Georgia, right?
This is Georgia,
Alright.
guy. This is
Yeah.
deep South
Fair enough.
Georgia. They have that type of stuff. This is what they do. That's what they have. No, it's pretty cool though. The laser light show was freaking awesome. It was pretty fucking cool, guy.
Did you take
It
out?
was.
Were you on any drugs when you were watching it?
Oh yeah, definitely on drugs, guy. I just got out of surgery, guy. And they had a fucking Oxycontin all over the place, kid.
Of course, they're awesome.
I was taking Oxy stuff, fucking 80s and shit, guy. Fucking bugging the fuck out,
So
bro.
he's at a rave.
I'm like, oh
He's
shit.
taking ecstasy. Let me ask you something. I've never had a catheter, but how long after like this whole surgery shit? How long until you got hard again? Was it like a week? Was it noticeable? We were like, holy shit.
Did you need Blue Chew?
Yeah.
No Blue Chew.
Was it just like you woke up one morning, you're like, holy shit.
Just morning wood. That's it. It's there.
It's back.
It's just there.
Yeah.
It's sore for
Then
a
you're
couple
just
of days.
banging the headboards are just clapping, guy. The headboards are
just clapping those cheeks, guy. Clapping cheeks all over again.
a week later.
Sam's in for it all over again.
She's like, you just gave your kidney. Take it easy. He's like, I'm Nick Gula.
That's it. Where it's on.
Wow.
We clapping cheeks.
So did Dylan, right? Dylan?
Yeah.
Did Dylan, when did he get his kidney from the other family, and did they ever have like
Same day.
No, the day before.
day before?
Day before?
Yeah.
Yeah, day before.
It's a wise choice. I would hate to have them take off after you gave them your kidney. You're like, no. Kidney for a kidney. You go first.
Right.
I don't know you, man. Same time.
That's funny.
Fucking
Great questions.
That's incredible. You, Nick. You are an inspiration to all, man.
True
Like,
hero.
through and through.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit, dude! Like everything you do, you are an impressive motherfucker.
The moral of the story is get out there, fucking donate, man.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's just
You
eradicate that
have
situation.
Definitely, I don't want to say changed my mind because I wasn't like, oh no, fucking donate stupid, but no, but like I don't know if I get the chance, 100% I will. I mean, I don't really need both of my kidneys.
Donate blood, donate fucking whatever you gotta do, man. So just do it. Just do something, you know. We need it. It's out there. You know, I have blood pressure and I have the sugar stuff, but I've been fine with the kidney donation. It's not a bad thing. I've been fine with it.
This reminds me of I don't know if I have told you guys. I definitely have told you. I don't know if I've talked about it on the pod before. I've definitely told you in other moments. Me and Trevor, we've had a amateur film career in the past. At the very beginning of that, we entered a 48-hour film contest. We did this little movie. It was a 8-minute movie, and we called it "Liver I Hardly Know Her." And it's 100%. I've never really talked about this that much before, but it's 100% based off of an episode of the TV show Shameless that Gula was watching actually before we started recording this, which is completely ironic. This is not planned at all. I don't know what season you're on, Gula.
First one. I haven't watched this, so
Okay.
don't.
We're on season 2.
Well, what I'm talking about probably doesn't happen until I think like season 4 or something like that, and it's mild spoilers. But so there is a character.
What the
Shut
fuck,
up.
John? You gonna ruin it for me? Yeah, all right.
Okay, this show's been out for years. This show's been out for so long.
It's on me now, John. You're blaming me because it's been out for years. This is bullshit.
This is
John.
your exact
No, go ahead.
argument to me.
It's all good. It's all good. I've seen plenty of clips on TikTok.
So one of the characters happens to need a new liver for some reason, and in a panic of not being able to take care of that financially, obviously because of the healthcare system we live in America, they go to extreme lengths to go to Mexico to get sort of like a black market liver transplant. So I loved that idea so much that I was like, we're gonna readopt that.
That's what I was talking about in the
Yeah. No, I know. That's why I was like, this is so funny that it's so ironic. But so I was like, we're gonna completely readopt this idea, which I only loosely stole it, and I don't want to say I stole the title, but I probably did because I think the title of the episode is called "Liver I Hardly Know Her." But I was very much into that like blank I hardly know her joke at the time. It was like a whole amalgamation of things. It was a perfect storm, which led to this stupid little 8-minute movie, which is still on YouTube if you want to see my terrible acting.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna link it in the description. If you're listening to
It's
this and
so bad.
you wanna watch
It's
it,
so
it's in the
bad.
description.
Me and Trevor, we did our absolute best. This is my first attempt at making any sort of film, anything whatsoever. So I was totally focusing more on being a filmmaker and less on being an actor, because it's just like you can be a filmmaker all day long, but you have to have something to put in front of the camera. So then we're like, oh fuck, what do we put in front of the camera? Well, we have to put ourselves. And so, I'm not an actor. Needless to say, so the people in my movie, it's a guy who works at like an insurance company or something, I don't remember, and he finds out that he has some kind of disease that's causing liver failure, and he goes out to the back alley of his job, and he gets the call, and this homeless guy who lives in the back dumpster behind his job named Ralph, he like overhears the conversation, and he pops out of the dumpster, and he's like, I can help you with that. I got this guy over just across the border, because we did this in Arizona, so our whole setting is desert. So he was like, I got this guy just across the border in Mexico. Get you a liver real quick. It'll be great. And so that's what the whole movie is about. Like, we get him over there, and we fake a whole thing about like sneaking him across the border in a trunk. And then, my wife Alyssa there's a really good shot. Alyssa did this fake scar, like a fake incision scar, and she used fish line and stuff like that, and liquid latex and all kinds of makeup to make this scar. It looked so good. I could not get over it. I was like, we are obviously going to win this. Spoilers, we came in second place.
Nice.
But yeah, it's I look back on it very fondly. It's very cringy when you look at the acting, and a lot of things came up in the process of making it that made it so we couldn't make the movie we wanted. So like we had a whole different ending planned out, and it was a 48-hour film, so the first day in the 24 hours went great. The second day in the 24 hours was shit. It was raining all day. We couldn't get outside in time. All these things happened, and it kind of fell apart, but we still pulled it together what we could. We made the film, and it gave us like this filmmaking bug that we couldn't shake, that we just continued to go on making stuff. And I made because we had no other sorts of competition after that. We were like, we want to just put each other to the test, and we don't have other filmmakers to compete with. So we're like, everybody go to your own homes and make a little film, and we'll come back in a week, and we'll have that same judge from that competition judge them again. And so we did exactly that. And for that, I did a prequel where like you found out how Ralph became homeless. And so that one you can link in the description as well. This one, way better acting, way better production. I had time to write it, and I had a whole week to do it. It was awesome. It features me. It features Alyssa. It features my house in Arizona. It features all kinds of stuff. And I'm honestly, in retrospect, so glad that we did such a goofy thing, because it's like a little digital time capsule. It's like it holds this part of my life that I was so obsessed with. And it really is a little special little thing. Like, you see how this guy becomes a homeless wreck in a matter of like one day. And so we all did that, and we all compared our films, and then we went on and we went to some local businesses we commissioned to do some commercials for. We won't link those, but we ended up we did a commercial for a dentist that was kind of funny. We did a commercial for this. It was called Tio Setti's Agua Chiltepin water, and what it is there's these things that grow in the Southwest called chiltepines, and they are kind of like a pepper bean hybrid, but what they do is they mash it and mix it with like garlic and all these different herbs, and then like ferment it in water, and then you're supposed to like drink the water in shots, and it's supposed to like cleanse you out and do all these different holistic things for you and whatnot. And I tried it once.
Cures cancer.
Yeah. Like the Serafinity, it cures cancer. I tried it once. It was very much like liquid Tabasco. And it wasn't terrible, but I was just like, I don't know, it wouldn't be for me. But I did this whole commercial where like I was the voice behind it, and then it like had little graphics showing the thing and like somebody like pouring it in a glass, and I was like, aquachiltepine is a holy blah 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 with my voice behind it. It's so funny. And actually, when I did that, it's kind of a good memory. When I did that, my dad, I was in Arizona at the time, but my dad lived here. He went back to my old work, that grocery store I used to work at, Hy-Vee, and he went to all my old coworkers and like played the commercial for them and was like, look at him, he's out there doing commercials and stuff, like my boy's a star. Like he was like shoving it in people's faces and stuff. He's like, oh, you fuckers still work here at this piece of shit.
my my son's gonna make it.
He's gonna be
you're gonna
somebody.
see aquachiltepine on these shelves here in 6 months with my boy's face on that bottle.
You were the new like Mr. Clean like mascot for that company.
No, it was a good time. It was a good time. But you can check all that stuff out, and it is
It's
so
part
much.
of the
It's
lore.
very much
It's
part of the
lore.
like it's my Mr. Whiskers. You know what I mean? It's my cock
Exactly,
snatcher. I almost said
Yep.
cock knocker.
Yep. Yeah, it's part of the lore. That's the thing. That's the thing I love about Wannabeez, and I hope people realize that, like, between the three of us, like, you could Google Nick Gula, see what he's been up to for the last few years. You could go back to Caps Off and see all those videos. You can go find Mr. Whiskers. Like, you could branch off. Very much like Tell 'em Steve Dave. Like, you could kind of, like, you can, if you really wanted to, but, you know.
Why would you?
Those are...
Now, just to get some stuff out of the thing, go get Savage Compassion.
Yeah.
Amazon. Fucking go do it. We've been telling you for fucking months already, you bastards. Why haven't you gone?
I genuinely use a lot of what Jeff wrote in the book at my job, because I mean, I'm literally in sales. It's literally made for somebody like me. So, like, I've absorbed a lot of his teachings and mindset as far as just trying to, like, make, like, sometimes people come in and they just need something that just fills a void in their life.
Like
you know
a
what I mean?
cure.
So you just have to have that savage. Yeah, you got to have a cure for something.
Or Chinese stars.
Right.
Or a big ass fucking crystal.
Right.
You need it,
And
guys.
you just gotta be the best person you can, make their day, make them come back.
That's what I'm talking
so
about,
that I
Justin.
can get more money and feed my dog.
Listen, fucking Chopper's got to eat. Chopper's got to eat,
Exactly.
guy. What the fuck? Go buy more fucking crystals, and go buy it on Amazon, Savage Compassion.
Yep.
Now, I got a special thing, and I just thought of it now. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a B-Fact off, and it's going to be between my wife and me. She's coming with a B-Fact, and I'm going to come with a B-Fact.
Oh shit, she's gonna get officially on mic.
She's going to get officially on mic.
Can I interrupt real quick?
No, John,
Yeah.
you fucked up my... No, go ahead.
Well, the B fact is usually how we end the show, and I'm just having way too much fun with you guys. I want to continue talking. I want to hit one more point in here.
No, we could continue. I have more stuff that I want to do after the B fact.
Okay,
anyway,
cool.
so
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
We're dragging it out, ladies and gents.
We're gonna keep doing this. I'm just saying we're gonna do a B. No, you're saying that B fact.
No.
You're saying that B fact.
You're
Come
saying
on. No,
She thinks she's not
chickening
saying
out.
it, which is interesting.
she's chickening out.
She's
I'm not.
she's already a
chickening
part of the show
She's
without being a part of the show.
Chickening out already. No B.
Oh.
No B fact off.
No, there'll be
No
a B
fact
fact.
Wow.
off. But there will be a B fact, and it did come. I have to. I feel I have to do one tonight and one next week. I'll do hers next week because she doesn't want to be on.
You know what? Hey, where's my phone? Because I got
She doesn't want to do.
a listener sent me a fucking B fact actually.
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna.
So we'll do that.
That's what I was gonna do.
Well, I have good news because
That was
I already
my B
forgot what
fact.
I was going to say. So we're just going to get to the B fact.
This B fact comes from Matt Leonard.
Oh, you bastard! That's the one that I was gonna.
Oh, you're
get,
gonna do?
motherfucker.
Okay, you do that.
No.
You
can
do that.
You do that one.
You do that one. I'll do my.
No,
wife.
I got a
What
different
if
one.
it's
I got a
my
second one.
wife's?
Fuck you. You do that one.
I'll do my wife.
No. We do a Justin versus Sam B-fact off.
She doesn't want to get on mic. She's being a.
She doesn't-
She's being a scaredy
She's
cat.
on mic anyway. What are you talking about? Anytime you open your mouth, you're on mic, Sam. You do realize that.
She's running right now. She's running.
I gave you the B-fact to
You're on mic right now.
I got a. Okay, wait.
Wait.
Okay, all right.
Okay, what do we want to do? You want to do Matt's?
Dick.
You do Matt's, and I'll do
Okay.
hers, and we'll see.
No.
We'll see who's got better beef fact.
Better
You got.
better boo.
If you want, I got another B fact from another listener. I got one from Robert Floyd.
All listener beef factorama.
Yeah.
I just want to hear a fucking B-fact, guys. Come on.
Bees contribute over 15 billion to the U.S. economy. Your morning coffee, your cotton T-shirt, and apple pie all have a little bit of bee labor in them. True patriots. That was from Matt Leonard.
That's a good fact.
Excellent fact.
That's a good B fact.
USA. True patriot.
USB.
US.
You ever think of that?
What? No,
That's a
I
good
didn't
one.
think about that. Okay, go.
All right, so my B fact comes from listener Robert Floyd. Big Cat,
Ooh,
shout
yeah.
out. So this has to do with that movie Candyman. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, I have not. Sorry. I know of it.
Yes, I've seen Candyman. I was in.
Okay, so this is a Candyman related B fact. As a part of his contract in Candyman, legendary actor Tony Todd was paid around $1,000 for every bee sting he received while performing various stunts that involved live insects. The iconic scene where Candyman kisses Helen in the mouthful of bees apparently left Todd with around 25 stings in his mouth, meaning by the end of that scene he walked away with $25K in his pocket.
Do they got a total?
I don't know. They don't have a total, but it does go on to
man.
say that the actress for Helen, Virginia Madison, Madison, yeah.
She only got 75 cents on the dollar.
She was severe. She had a severe bee allergy. Baby bees
shit.
were used for her scenes as they were less likely to sting, and paramedics were on site in case of emergency.
Just shooting up with EpiPens, guy.
Maybe just fucking get someone else that's not allergic to bees.
We
Money's
really
money,
want you
man.
to do it. We really
my
want you
God.
to do it.
Scared money don't make money.
I guess so. What about dead money? Huh? What does dead money make?
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna do. The last beef fact comes from my wife.
My wife.
In 2012, beekeepers were confused by blue and green honey in their hives until they discovered the bees had been snacking at the nearby M&M factory.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Wild.
Wait, so
Boom.
what are we using to dye the M&Ms? Because last I checked, there was like some kind of like beetle shell or some shit they were using to dye these shits.
I don't know. They were snacked. The only thing they could surmise was they were snacking on all the, M&Ms out there, maybe for the
We need
sugar
a
or
guy.
whatever.
We need a
and they brought
computer
it
guy
back
on
and-
this pod. We need like somebody. Maybe Peanut Gallery
look it
should be
up.
doing
Get
that.
him to
That's
look
what
it up
Peanut
in
Gallery
that.
should be doing, is getting the fucking answers to these questions instead of chiming in when she wants and then refusing to speak on the mic when she's asked.
Hey, we only can provide the beef facts. You guys got to go out and fact check this at this point, guys. Come on, Wannabeez.
Well, I
family.
know
Go out there
Skittles
and
have like
fact check
Skittles
us.
have some sort of beetle shell extraction that they use to color like the blues and the reds on the Skittles. I imagine M&M has a similar method of how they dye their stuff.
Imagine you came out to your beehive and you were just like coming out there and you run your fucking knife down the thing to get the honey, and all of a sudden it's like blue and green. You'll be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is it getting? Is it fucking bad? What the hell is
Could
going
you
on
imagine
here?
like what would be cool is if there was like an evolutionary period of like for there's so long of these bees taking from all these different factories that the bees started reproducing different colors. Like you had like green bees and blue bees and green bees and shit flying around. That would be fucking
They
sick.
look like little Skittles.
Yeah.
And fucking flying around
Yeah.
everywhere, guy.
Taste the rainbow, possibly
fucking-
allergic to the rainbow.
Fucking hey, guy.
Get stung by the rainbow.
Humans have made such an impact in the fucking natural world that fucking this particular fucking bee close to this thing has now evolved into different color bees because they eat the
Rainbow
M&Ms, guy.
bees. You
That'd
know
be
what that
awesome.
would be? That would be cool.
But we're not ending the show, motherfuckers.
Oh, that's a good. That was. Oh, it's so good though. It was so good. Go ahead.
I wanted to talk about Q West
Yeah.
Before we,
Okay. Perfect.
before we end, because this episode comes out right before we're dude.
Oh, I didn't realize.
It's right there, guy. We'll be
My
right
finger
We're
is
gonna
not on
be-
the pulse.
Dude, John, I wish you were gonna be there. You're gonna be there in spirit.
Unfortunately, not Spirit Airlines.
Every fucking person's gonna be like, "Where's John?" Seeing we got "Where's John" stickers, guy.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, so any wannabe listener, we if you see either Nick or I, obviously, just come say hi. Let's hang out. We'll have stickers, you know. I know there'll be a lot of people. Dude, I got messages from I gotta give this one guy a shout out. I don't know, honestly, I don't know his real name. I know his Twitter handle.
Oh, we have a beef with you, Justin. Speaking about Twitter, why haven't you posted anything on the Wannabeez Twitter feed?
I got logged out of the Wannabees Twitter and I haven't even
What the fuck, Justin, guy? That was your baby, guy. Your baby.
Some babies
Oh,
died.
no.
Man. I don't know what to tell you.
You killed our baby. Our Twitter baby. Our ex-baby.
It's his name, his Twitter handle is Rocket Launcher, and he's a cool guy. I remember he was a listener of Mr. Whisker's Clubhouse back in the day. Like a couple weeks ago, he reached out. I'm like, holy fuck! Why does his name sound so familiar? And then we start talking, and he said that he still has some Mr. Whiskers stickers and shit. He lives in Alaska. Him and his wife, dude, they're coming down to Key West. They're totally in on the Wannabees thing too. So this is gonna be wild. I really feel like this is gonna be a crazy Wannabees vacation, and like my heart is breaking because we don't have John.
My
And
heart.
I'm like,
It's not gonna be a
motherfucker.
true Wannabees.
It's not gonna be a true. It's gonna be a
Where's John all weekend. My heart.
John.
You just
It
killing
is killing
my
me.
heart.
It is killing me. But
But the show
I want to
must
get like
go
a
on.
big picture of John, like a T-shirt or something.
We can tease. We can
his
tease
face.
John. We can tease John. Call him up every day, and do a pod down there, and just have him on the phone, being like, "John, wish you were here. Guess what? Guess what just happened. You wouldn't believe it, guys. It's insane."
Well, what days are the Q West?
April 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think.
Yeah, something
4th,
like
5th,
that.
and 6th.
I think we're there the 3rd. We're there
Yeah.
the 3rd, the Thursday the 3rd.
Right. It's the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
So I am generally off on the weekends and definitely off on Sundays. So you can 100% bother me on any of those days with some FaceTime action.
Well, we're definitely FaceTiming John because I'm sure there's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
people that want to say hi to John. 1,000%. So that's definitely happening. Whether or not I'm going to be sober for that,
You
is
better
yet to
not be.
seen. No, dude.
Gonna be all drunk and shit. Be like, I can't believe John's not here, man. It's not the same without John.
Key West has all these fucking live cams too. Key West has all the like Sloppy Joe's has like a live stream that you can find on YouTube. So I'm sure you could see us at Sloppy Joe. Will be easy to point out.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you let me know if you remotely know that you're near one, I'll try to snatch the footage of one too.
Yeah. That'd be fucking awesome. I'll send you the link to the Sloppy Joe's thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah. So anybody who's going out to Key West for the whole thing, hit us up, man. I'd love to hang out, give you some stickers. I got patches, I got all kinds of shit.
I have my tutu on. You'll see me in my blue tutu.
Yeah, Nick's gonna have his tutu. I'm not down with the tutu. I don't think
You're
I'm gonna have
not a tutu guy.
Come on. You only live once, god damn it.
He's got his blue one. I got my purple.
Harley has a black one that she's bringing. She's like, you could wear it if you want.
Harley gets it.
We're doing it, man. This is all part of the experience, the travel experience, doing new things, guy. Wearing tutus in Key West, and that's it.
Dude, does a tutu and a leather vest really go together? Because I'm wearing the vest the whole time.
Me too, guy. I'm gonna have a tutu and a leather vest, guy. 4 color demons right there with tutus.
All right, I'll do it. Let's do it. I'll agree to the tutu.
Dark blue.
It's inclusion, guy. It's we're all one love, guy. We're peace, love, guy. Everybody can just chill out, be cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Buzz, motherfucker.
You can call us all the wannabes, we who they wanna be. People talk a lot, but honestly, that's walking under me. Killing shit up on